Hello again in this instalment of Spiritual Wisdom. Today I'm going to talk about living intuitively. Now this is the wisest way I would say to live. Now when it comes to being wise, there's so many parts to it because wisdom is about knowing what's okay to share with people, what's not okay, and wisdom is also about, understanding knowledge and applying that knowledge to your life. But living intuitively is the wisest way to be. And intuition, we'll all feel it differently. Some people will feel it in their bones, like this strong feeling in their bones. Some people will have this strong feeling in their heart. And it's more than just emotions, it's like a really strong feeling and a strong knowing in their heart. And intuition is more than just a gut feeling, because we all have gut. It's just, you might feel your gut active, but it's feeling something deep. And intuition, with all the different experiences with it, but it's always wise to listen to yourself intuitively, because intuition is not about what you think, it's not about emotions, it's more about the higher mind. And intuition is something that lives deep within you, and it's a strong feeling, it's an overwhelming feeling. One example of intuition is you could meet someone for the first time and they could be as nice as roses to you, but your intuition immediately says that this person is wrong, or you get bad feeling of this individual. So they may be very nice to you, very pleasant like roses, but your intuition could say this person is not for you and they're not as genuine or as nice as they make out. So your intuition may tell you that about someone. And that's how they say you can never get a second chance at a first impression. And it's true, because when you first meet someone, the first feeling you get is usually the right feeling. What you feel deep in your heart, your soul about that person. If it's coming from your intuition, like you feel it in your heart, your gut, however your intuition is. Because different people, we've all got intuition, we'll all feel it differently. Some of it's for me it's a strong feeling in my heart and my gut, and my heart and gut are in agreement, and I feel it deep in my body, deep in my soul. I get a strong feeling that something's off here, or this person's not what they claim. So we'll all feel it differently, but that is the wisest way to be, intuitive. You may also feel intuitive with discussing. Now, ultimately, it's never wise to discuss your money or finances. It's never wise to discuss that, because ultimately that can, if you discuss your money, your finances, that can leave room for jealousy or envy, or people might want to take advantage of you. So it's always very wise to be careful about talking about your financial status, and it's very wise not to discuss it, but your intuition will tell you if it's right or wrong to say something, So it's important to live intuitively, so your intuition will tell you. And intuition to me is a doorway into the psychic realm, because when your intuition is active, many people will feel they just know. So it's that feeling where you just know something. You might know that someone is not as nice as they claim to be. So they may be nice to you, but your intuition might say, this person's not for you. Your intuition may tell you this person is what they claim to be. Your intuition will tell you if something's right to say to someone, or if you should or shouldn't say something, if you should or shouldn't do something. So your intuition is that strong feeling you get. Your intuition can also help you in a relationship, because your intuition, your mind and heart might, you might think good thoughts about this person, you might have emotions for this person, but your intuition will tell you this person's either for you or they're not for you. Sometimes though, we have to, if you meditate regularly, so if you're meditating on a regular basis, this is going to help your intuition. Working with this beautiful crystal, lapis lazuli, will also help your intuition. Amethyst is also a great crystal to help with your intuition. So sometimes, because we've been their mind too much, we've been their emotions too much, and the stresses and worries of life have got in the way. We've not really had the time to pray, to meditate, to work with crystals' energy. Now, intuition is deep within us. We don't need anything outside of us to awaken intuition. But sometimes, because life's got in the way, and sometimes we've been that stressed, we've been that worried, we've not had time to connect with our intuition. So sometimes, lapis lazuli, beautiful crystal, and I've spoke about this, you can work with its energy and it can help awaken what's already there, awaken your intuition. So your intuition's already deep within you, it's deep within your soul, it's your clear knowing, where you just know something's right. Or maybe if you're in a marriage or a relationship, but your intuition is saying there's something wrong in your marriage. You might not be able to put your finger on it, what's wrong in your marriage, but you know something's wrong. And that's your clear knowing as well, where you just know something's wrong. And crystals like lapis lazuli, amethyst, they're awakening what's already there. So they're connected to the energy of intuition, but they're awakening what's already there because your intuition is deep inside of you. But sometimes meditation, prayer, doing deep reflection will open your intuition up as well. A great way to open intuition up is asking yourself questions like, am I in the right relationship? Are these friends what I've made, are they really the right for me? Should I say this, should I not? And just thinking about that question, meditating on it, and going inwards, so that feeling inside will tell you, should you say this to the world? Who should you say that to? Who should you not? And your intuition will tell you there's certain things you should keep private and only share with a handful of trusted people or one very trusted person. So your intuition will tell you what people are right and wrong for you. What should you say? What should you keep silent? So your intuition is that clear knowing where you just know, and we'll all feel it differently, but that's the wisest way to live an intuitive life where you let that inner knowing, that inner voice guide you to what's right for you. That is the wisest way to be, because when you meet people for the first time, people that could be new friends or hidden enemies, your intuition, that deep feeling, will tell you, are they right for you? Are they not right for you? And that inner knowing will tell you how to, what should you keep private and what should you share with certain individuals. Your intuition will teach you many things. And that's the wisest way to live, I would say, living intuitively, where you go with that inner voice, that deep knowing. Sometimes though, because life gets in the way, we might be very stressed, our intuition may be blocked. So sometimes we need to ask ourselves intuitive questions. We might need to meditate, or pray, or work with certain crystals' energies to awaken what's already there as well. And that's a wise way to live, living intuitively, where you let that inner knowing guide you, and you let that, where you make decisions based on what you feel deep inside, what your intuition, because the mind will tell you many things, because the thoughts, your emotions will cloud your judgment, and it's important to listen to your mind and your emotions, but that, be it your gut or that feeling where you just know something and it's a strong, overwhelming feeling. You might be invited to a party, but your intuition says, don't go to that party. And your intuition might say, if you go to that party, something bad will happen. And it usually does, because I remember my mum, she was invited to a party. Her intuition told her, don't go to that party. And she did go to that party, and something bad did happen. So your intuition, that strong feeling, it's never wrong. I remember my good friend Frances as well, who owned a pub. She had this strong feeling that somebody who worked for her was stealing money out the till. That feeling was right, as it always is, but she needed proof to back it up, and as time went on, she got the proof, and that person got caught in the act, or there was proof that they'd done it. So someone who, I believe her husband or something like that, got that person removed. But that feeling inside, it's never wrong, and that's the wisest way to live, to go with that intuition. And being psychic, there's different levels to being psychic, because there's the 4 psychic clairs. There's clairvoyance, where you see things clearly in your mind. There's clairsentience, where you feel otherworldly energies and vibrations clearly, and other people's energy, and the energy of a space clearly. There's clairaudio, where you hear like bells, or you hear strange noises, or you hear spirit communicating different messages with you in your mind. And there's clairknowing, where you just know. And a good friend of mine who's very into spiritual things, they're Pisces, they've got that feeling where they just know. And we've all got it, but sometimes it needs help wakening up, and that's the wisest way to live your life. As always, sharing messages with you, spiritual information, and let your intuition lead your life, and let your intuition guide you, and live intuitively. And that's the wisest way to live. Until next time, may meet, may part again. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, and all matter of spiritual topics. So if you're interested in those types of things, please join the community, please subscribe, and click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. And I'm grateful to all of you who follow me here. Have a wonderful and amazing day. Stay safe, stay wise, stay spiritual. Blessed be.